Alright, so welcome to EVE Online. I'm Major Freak. This is a fit before the nerf. Now you can no longer launch all that. You've only got 75. So, bit of a letdown for that. So, it's going to take forever to take down the FOB using this method. Gods. Yeah. These are useless. Don't fit them. If you're going past, if you're going to orbit at 400, then those are completely useless because that's got nothing to do with your ability to increase that. It's always going to be a fixed 500 limit of range before they go inactive. So that was not needed. They probably just put it down because he had the extra CPU. Now, keeping stable, can you get away with less? Is this the most efficient variant for cap? I'm not sure. I don't think it is. What speed is he at? 5,000. No, you need at least 5,000 to get away from the starbursting rats. So, which will starburst anything inside 1,500 clicks. Okay, so let's do it this way. Hardware, and we'll do that, and then we'll do 500 MN. I don't think these... This one's pretty nice, but at the same time, yeah, we'll see. Okay, so we're stable there. 53. Don't have the power, don't have the power, don't have the power, don't have the power. Have the power. Have the power, have the power. So, you see you have power. Still at, honestly, if you're clocking, yeah, if you're past 5,000, you're fine. So that'll deplete, those will all deplete. So yeah, I think he hit the, oh, that's the core, the gist is stable barely, but you don't have the power. This is stable, but it's really expensive. Look at the cost, Jesus. So probably, yeah, that's probably your cheapest option for the speed and the cap and the power. So yeah, there you go. Let's test other stuff just to make sure. Why wouldn't you go for that? I'm assuming I usually expect Shadow Serpentess are really cheap. So we are going with Shadow Serpentess because it's cheap. Can we get away with a lesser medium cap battery? Let's check it out. Oh, I totally see. And what's this? It is a faction or a Imperial God. Okay, so I don't think we're gonna get away with going for a Tech 2, say. But that's definitely cheaper than the Imperial, right? No, it's actually more expensive. Okay. Tech 2. See? Tech 2. So, Tech 2. Boom, done. We're not going to get away with 2 of those. So, there you go. So, yeah, make it a lot. Why expend so much when you can get away with lesser? Damage, and this'll, yeah, might as well, right? Boost the damage. Why not? What's this? Medium capacity booster 2. I don't think there is an advantage Reload time, the same, I'm assuming. Compare to only showed attributes that differ. Activation time. This will probably give you more leeway. Almost a full second. In being able to, because this is, give me a sec, this is the cycle time. If this is, how quickly does it do it? That's, oh, there it is, 10 seconds. Oh, so yeah, every 10 seconds this does something. I wonder if, I think it's your, is it your skill that'll lower that? I don't think so. No. Okay, so it takes 2 more seconds for this to happen than the microwarp. Oh, okay. Oh, I was watching, I guess I misinterpreted the video. It's odd. I don't think it varies. Nope. Nope. Well, that's a problem. Let's deal with it right now. So, turn that off. And you are, oh, that's a lot of power. So how much is the activation cost? That is the thing. Activation cost 210. Ooh, ouch. We might actually be looking at the core if the cost is better. We're looking at below 200. So, yeah, it's going to be that. Oh, wait, the Shadow Serpents is the same. Okay, so there's no, we'd have to go for the digital booster then. In order to bring that under 200 to give me more. So you'd have to deal with that just to keep it under 200 for the cap booster ability. Yeah, there you go. Okay. I don't think you could tweak this at all for an advantage, I don't think. Reset all. Compare. Activation time. Yeah, honestly, that's not going to matter at all. So, what did he do here? Kind of ruder. Welcome to EVE Online. Oh, whoa. Yeah, YouTube, actually. I'm going to be reviewing a couple of videos. Reviewing. Yes. Excellent pronunciation. 6. I don't think the small... I don't think the small is going to work. I don't think you can fit. Oh, you can. Okay. Okay, let's try to be sneaky here. Now it's going to, yeah, it's going to make that difficult. So we'll have to get rid of one of those and put in a power. Actually, you know what? That won't actually be necessary. I don't think it'll do 2. I think it'll just do 1. Oh, it'll do 2. Awesome. Okay. That's going to be great. And reload is 10 seconds. Cycle is 10 seconds, right? 10 seconds. That's just perfect. Yeah, that'll deal with that. I don't need as much power anymore, so I can deal with that. I can put a... Yeah, I can get rid of that. And I can put in this. Stable. Turn off this. 16 minutes. That's not going to work. We need to put in just a teeny bit more, so that means we're just going to have to... So not only are we doing digital? Yeah, we're doing digital, and... Yeah, okay, so find type in browser, unfit this, and cross your fingers. Stable, domination, public, yeah, republic, there you go. Okay, so stable, barely, but stable. Remember, I'm max skill, by the way. And plus, don't forget, I'm using... I haven't switched out my implants, which are just for cap transfer. Capacitor manager, I've got this. So I do have this. So remember, I do have this. But at the same time, there are other implants that increase the cap regeneration immensely. That might be worth it. Yeah, that might be worth it, but at the same time, realize that I am cap stable without a specific implants other than the slot 8. There you go. And max skills. It looks dodgy, but yeah. If you had, say, a cur land on you and give you a bit of nuding or something, I think they're nosing. But regardless, if you got capped out that way, that would be bad. So I would probably recommend the implants for... they're new. I forget the name of them. Grail, Jackal, Talon, Halo, Talisman, Ocular. What the? Yeah, no. crystal, halo, talisman, filter, ocular. Is it amulet? No, that's the old slave stuff. Ascendancy, Grail, Halo, no, Hydra, Jackal, Mimesis? No, that's for Triglavians, I think. Rupture. There you go. Rupture. Rapture. So, Rapture. I don't know if they have... Now, of course, I'm not in the correct region at all. But low grade. Okay, it's got high, low, and mid. I'd recommend 2 high grade, alpha, beta, then mid grade for the other 2, gamma and delta, and then low grade for omega and epsilon. That's typically the cost effectiveness. So yeah, then you don't have to worry about the occasional nuding from starbursting frigates. Diamond. That looks good. I've got a lot of power though. Don't need all that. So yeah, look at that. Bam. I don't even have to worry about. Yeah. See? Nope. A little bit too much. But I'm cap stable right now, so I don't have to put in another one. So I'm good. There's a rig that I can put in for the drones because we've already got damage pretty much tapping out there. Damn shame about the bandwidth there. I don't think there's anything. No, there's nothing. We could put speed in, honestly. Might as well, right? Auxiliary thrusters. Yep, why not, right? Cap stability 1.4. Just worried about getting nuded out, that's all. And we're going fast enough, I don't really have to worry too much. How cap stable would I be with that dynamic fuel valve? Could I do a Tech 2 dynamic? I could. That looks a lot more comfortable, especially if I get starbursted on and get a couple of, a bad roll, especially if I goof up and, get a few more. Yeah, I could probably survive being nuded, actually. I don't honestly need that much cushion. This is really nice cushion, so that'll deal with that. Honestly, that's perfect. Do I need this now? Yeah, because I've always got this. Ah, I see. Yeah, okay. There you go. Might as well. It's not that expensive. So I've got 200 CPU to play with, and I honestly don't need the control range for drones. I don't think there's anything in the highs that I could actually take advantage of. would suggest is absolutely getting a... close him, no cigar. Well, actually, wait a minute. I'm being silly. Put that in, right? And then the rig, got space for the rig, would be engineering. You could put a command processor in there. Oh, look at that. Well, I might be able to get away with it if I go down a notch. Oh, wait. That was the wrong one. It was overclocker. Silly me. Ooh, I'm still above it. Oh dear. Yeah, that's really not going to cut it. I don't think I can do that. No. That is a pity. All right. So 8 CPU. All right, just get the freaking sisters. I was trying to save a little bit of eskies, but nope. Okay. Yeah, 7, 23. So I got 23 to play with, and that's stable, barely. But yeah, this would be really handy to find. But you could always use your alt to have this, so it's not necessary. So let's see. I've got a space. I'll get put this in it regardless. This is super expensive regardless, so might as well. Now cap stable, and let's see now. I would go for astronautics for sure, and auxiliary thrusters, absolutely. There. That's comfortable. That's really comfortable speed. Don't have to worry about starbursting a lot. So we've got 200 CPU left. I honestly don't think there's anything. I mean, when he put in the drone control, it's probably because he had the space. This would give you more targeting options beyond 7, but you know, you're not really gonna. You're basically going to be ignoring the defense fleet. Yeah, just I don't feel the need to put in assisters. It's just I don't need to multitask on this ship, and nothing else is grabbing me. So yeah, thanks for watching. Probably, I don't know. Yeah, whatever. Sorry about that. Hey, wife, if you could guess by the ringtone. Lol. Okay, let's see now. So I dropped that, kept that, dropped those two, dropped that, kept those, kept one of those, and how many can I cram? As you saw, it's quite a bit of space there. So let's just cram as much as possible into the cargo bay. Let's see how much we can play with. I'll bet quite a lot. Yeah, there we go. 76. Okay. So yeah, that's very comfortable being able to feed this, and that's all we care about, just feeding that. I wonder, wait a minute. Never actually theorycraft this exact thing with the activation cost. What's the activation cost now that I added this? Is it activation cost? Oh, it's not. What is this doing? Oh, it's just the velocity modifier. Right. But what if we were sneaky about this? What if we... I'm just gonna... Let's see. Yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna bring this up. So that's what we've got currently. What if we played around with this? What does this give us? Capacitor. Ooh. Yes, very interesting. All right, so that can I get tech 2? Yes, I can. And how much does that give me? Minus 20. Okay, so the activation cost on this is now 156. I don't need the ultra expensive to get it under 200 now. I can comfortably do it with pretty much anything. So unfit. 500 min. This is a really handy filter, actually. Okay, so here we go. So stable power issues. Oh, that's not bad. But I have cap issues. If it there, it's still gonna be okay. So 12 minutes gonna be dry. $12 dry. It's really cheap though, you know, compared. I mean, the cost saving right there is just phenomenal. It's a really cheap ship now, of course, as you can see. All right, so let's nuke that one. Let's see. So we are looking at power issues still, but we are now majorly stable. Okay, so 226. Yeah, we're still looking at costs close to maximum that we're getting with the digital. We're stable there, still power, lots of power issues there. Shadow Serpentis, power issues. Okay, so we're going to gank that. We're going to add another. Now we've got an insane amount of, well, not really. 81, so, okay, we're okay there, we're stable. Stable. How activation cost 280, but if we add it, it now becomes 160. Okay, perfect. Then pretty much anything is going to be. One sec. Sorry about that. Buying fans. Alright. Okay. So I don't have to worry about... I can't get it below... Can I get it below 150? Don't think that's possible. Let's check it out. I don't think so. I think all of them are the same, right? Variations... Fit... Ooh, look at that. So close. $124. We could go for 150s now. Did that apply? Yes, it did. So I can get 100. That's more than enough. So that's still, it's with the digital. So you're biting the bullet on that one. Now I've got two. Yeah, it's just now we're playing tiddlywinks now. Now it becomes an issue of, can I tweak this and still be under 150, still have power, and still be cap stable after this is dealt with, right? So, yeah, I seriously doubt I'm going to be able to do that. So show info, compare activation cost. As you can see, it's the lowest, right? I honestly don't think it's going to work with that. Because I put that in, I get... Okay. I might be able to do it. I might be able to do this. Could I do it with this? No, could I do it with this? I seriously doubt it. Will this give me under 150? Could probably do it with 200, but oh yeah, damn it. Okay, so definitely no go for that. This 100, but then I need yada yada, so I can't. Power. So it just defaults down to power now. What can I fit? That's not the bottom rung. All this stuff. Can't have any of this. What can do it besides? So compact won't do it because the activation is just above 150, and we want to lower that as much as possible. Because why not, right? I mean, everything, this is all gravy right now. We don't really need to worry about anything. So all this is using a hell of a lot of power. This is the only one that does the trick. So yeah, there's no wiggle room anymore. We have to go with the digital, which unfortunately is really expensive. At the same time, completely survivable. You definitely do this. Now it comes down to drones. Now it comes down to totally drones. I don't think I can wiggle room with this. I don't think so. I don't think so at all. And it's not, compared to this, is not that expensive. Unfit, medium. Yeah, see. But you're still cap stable. There's no real concern. So yeah, why not, right? You don't need that expense. So cut the expense a wee bit. And how many? We get 3. And we're not going to change this at all, of course. So we're good for that. We've got our activation cost taken care of. And we can easily beat out the 15-second heavy newt cycles. One assumes they're not staggering the cycles. One assumes it'll land and then it'll stick that way. Okay, so that's fine, and we've got 200. So yeah, all right. So we've dealt with that. That's done. Let's go with drones now. So let's get rid of these because wasps are useless. Heavy attack drones. We've got 3. So if we did 3 ogres, 3 ogres, we get 569. What about the faction? Would that do better? I don't think so. Which one's the best one? I forget. I think it's augmented. 3. I don't think it's going to get better than that. So 470. Oh, cool. And of course the resists on the FOB are flat. So yeah, totally go with that. Really expensive. That would definitely attract the attentions of PvPers. But how would they take advantage of that? Not really. I mean, if they see you, it's not like they're going to be able to take advantage of that. You be able to, once you get rid of the FOB, what are you going to do with the rest? What if there's, I don't think there'll be 2 augers, but if somebody warps in and creates a huge spawn on you, you won't, it's going to be really difficult to warp in, reconnect to drones, and get them in before you get pointed. So that would be slightly difficult. Yeah, I don't know how you would recover these, and it wouldn't really be worth it. But yeah, that's a significant increase in DPS, so it's something we have to consider. If you're in a remote location and you don't have any worries of a PvPers bugging you, or taking advantage of the fact that, oh, hey, you got augmented drones, nom nom, and trying to lay a trap for you in order to get those, I would recommend these. They'd be very expensive, but so is your digital. And it's not like you're going AFK to deal with this. Well, you could potentially. I mean, once you get... Yeah, you could go off and do chores around the house while you wait for the drones to take care of it. So let's say you go with the augmented ogres. You've got a little bit left. Let's see if we can get better damage out of medium. Checked out. Let's check it out. Gecko. How many geckos could you field? They take 50, right? So you'd only be able to do 480. Yeah, you're not going to... No. So, chuck the gecko. It's not going to do the same. We will get... how much bandwidth does this sucker take? $20. So that's the equivalent of, so I don't know. see now. 20, so you'd get 3 of these, right? So be able to fit 3. And then I have space and Hammerhead, of course. So actually we'll go augmented because we understand that that's better. So we'll do 5 augmented. Try that. Okay, so DPS is 430, lackluster. That's 385, and then I can do 1. That's not really cutting it. I could probably do an augmented light drone. Could I do that? Probably do that. How many got? 3. Okay, I'll probably just add 1 there. So Augmented Hobgoblin there, and I'm up to 525. Okay, well, if you're going all in, might as well go this, because that way you can recover them quicker. I don't know how you recover them safely, but it definitely better recovery speed than the ogres. $525. The DPS isn't that shabby. That's probably the worth out of 1 Armageddon, I'm assuming? What's one of my old school Armageddons? So we will plug that up. We'll get, I think I have an Armageddon. Shokol. Nice. One of my. Do I have a? Yeah. Yeah, approximately. A little bit more actually than the. Yeah. Okay. So that would take you 20. I'm assuming an hour to kill the FOB this way. So you just do chores around the house. Bam, your notification problem is dealt with. And if you don't have anybody in system waiting for you to warp off so they can snag the augmenters, you can just warp off, wait till the drones despawn, and then you can come back and loot. Obviously you've saved the wreck location, and loot and recover your drones. So that is definitely an option. It'll take you an hour, but you can do it solo. It'll be crap reward. You only get like 30 million ISK if you don't have anybody else on grid. More than 1,500 clicks. Non-combat, of course. Not in a shuttle, not in a pod, not in a Corvette, and not cloaked. So yeah, you could have a bunch of haulers sitting 2,000 to 8,000 away on grid. Sometimes it goofs up on the grid, but that's a rare occasion. So hopefully you've got that sorted. And yeah, there you go. That is how you do it right here. And I'll save it. Done. And I'll post the improved fit in the description. VNI. And yeah, by the way, I was not using any implants that helped beyond the EM 805. And of course, you've got drugs you can use, say a standard if you want to splurge, use a standard Mind Flood. That'll help keep you stable, but honestly, it's not really needed. You could probably see if the standard would allow you to get away with. Oh yeah, totally. You could use a standard drug and you could plug something else in there. You could really go to town with this. But if you're, yeah, I mean, why not dedicate a clone with implants specifically for this? You could get Rapture in here, and it would help on your missions too if you had a Rapture implant character. If this is assuming, of course, high sec. Well, pirate strongholds only spawn in high sec. The ones in the lower, pretty dangerous. Okay. Yeah, you could go Rapture. You get rid of even both of these, and that would allow you probably to make it cheaper. But then again, on one hand, you're spending more for implants that, if you're smart, you won't lose, because pods are hard to kill in high sec, to get a savings on the digital booster. So yeah, it's really the investment you're willing to put into this. I would personally refit this completely and go for Rapture. I've got a set on Singularity and just try to get this fixed. But at the same time, we're not really interested. Yeah, I'll correct myself. We're not really interested in once we get to 400. We're interested in surviving until we get there. And that's where the 150 caps and keeping the 150 cost down. So yeah, there we go. Expensive build, $1 billion. We're talking investment. Sorry about that. But yeah, it is doable. It's definitely doable, and I think I'm going a little bit OCD on the cap boosters. I'm sure we could get away with 200 and be perfectly fine with the less expensive fit. Honestly, really. It would just take a lot more theory crafting, because we're playing with a lot of factors here. There's a lot of balls in the air. So yeah, if you're willing to invest this much, it should be fairly simple to replicate what Crypto did, but to a better degree of success. And don't forget, deal with the hauler distraction first, or else your drones are going to get eaten alive by the response fleet.